A policeman is a composite of what all men are, I guess, a mingling of saint and sinner, dust and deity.
Cold statistics wave the fan over the stinkers, underscore instances of dishonesty and brutality because they are news. What that really means is that they are exceptional. They are unusual. They are not commonplace.
Buried underneath the froth is the fact, and the fact is that less than 0.5% of officers misfit that uniform, and that is a better average than you'd find among clergymen.
What is an officer made of? He of all men is at once the most needed and the most unwanted, a strangely nameless creature who is sir to his face and pig or worse behind his back. He must be such a diplomat that he can settle differences between individuals so that each will think he won.
But if the policeman is neat, he's conceited. If he's careless, he's a bum. If he's pleasant, he's a flirt. If he's not, he's a grouch. He must make in an instant decisions which would require months for a lawyer.
But if he hurries, he's careless. If he's deliberate, he's lazy. He must be first to an accident and infallible with a diagnosis. He must be able to start breathing, stop bleeding, tie splints, and, above all, be sure the victim goes home without a limp, or expect to be sued.
The police officer must know every gun, draw on the run, and hit where it doesn't hurt.
He must be able to whip 2 men twice his size and half his age without damaging his uniform and without being brutal. If you hit him, he's a coward. If he hits you, he's a bully.
A police officer must know everything and not tell. He must know where all the sin is and not partake. A policeman must, from a single human hair, be able to describe the crime, the weapon, and the criminal, and tell you where the criminal is hiding.
But if he catches the criminal, he's lucky. If he doesn't, he's a dunce. If he gets promoted, he has political pull. If he doesn't, he's a dullard. The policeman must chase bum leads to a dead end, stake out 10 nights to tag one witness who saw it happen but refuses to remember.
He runs files and writes reports until his eyes ache to build a case against some felon who'll get dealed out by a shameless Seamus or an honorable who isn't honorable.
The policeman must be a minister, a social worker, a diplomat, a tough guy, and a gentleman. And of course he'll have to be a genius because he'll have to feed a family on a policeman's salary.
Bobby, listen, man, I'm glad I met you, bro. Hey, you was a good friend of mine. Real good. And like I say, I hate to see you go, you know, but come back to see me, man.
We're going to miss you.
Come back to see me.
We're going to miss you. Be safe on the path. We'll be here waiting on you.
That's right.
By your side.
Right here. That's right.
The strands in your eyes, color them wonderful, stop me and steal my breath. And emeralds from mountains, thrust toward the sky, never revealing their depth. So tell me, we belong together, dress it up with the trappings of love. I'll be captivated, I'll hang from your lips instead of the gallows, my heartache that hangs from above. And I'll be your crying shoulder, I'll be love's suicide, and I'll be better when I'm older, I'll be the greatest fan of your life. And the rain falls angry on the tin roof as we lie awake in my bed. You're my survival, you're my living proof that my love is alive, not dead. So tell me that we belong together, trappings of love. I'll be captivated. I'll hang from your lips instead of the gallows, my heartache that hangs from above. Oh yeah, yeah. And I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. And I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. I've dropped out, I've burned up, I fought my way back from the dead. I've tuned in, turned on, I remember the thing that you said. And I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. And I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of yours. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. And I'll be better when we're older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. Of your life.
Bobby, I can't believe you're already retiring, even though you kind of met up near the end of your career, but it's been a pleasure. It's just a real honor to have been able to work with you these past couple of years and to know you and to run beside you. And just the way you communicate with people is just amazing, and something that we can all learn from. And you're a great guy, and we all love you and wish you the best on your retirement. You deserve it.
Bobby, it was a pleasure with you, serving with you. First interaction was when I first came on and joined the academy. Your presence, the way you commanded that class and gave young officers something to look up to. You carried that throughout your career with every officer that you encounter. Everybody looks up to you. They admire you for the job that you did and that you will do as you move forward in your life. It was certainly a pleasure serving with you, and I know there's many officers that would love to follow in your footsteps, and they greatly appreciate everything that you've done for the department and what you will do as you go on. And Metro, they're going to call you and ask, what are you going to do? So you'll have to get back to us on that. We love you, Bobby.
Okay, Captain Cunningham's always been real close to Bobby. We're going to check on what he has to say. Gosh, I guess I didn't catch him here. I don't know. Oh, wait.
Hey, whoa, hey, guys. Hey, I thought the chief was looking for me, so, obviously, I was not hiding. This is just, sometimes I sleep. Bobby, what can I say? Been like a brother. I can't believe how fast time goes. You've been a mentor. I'm going to miss you. Bobby, early in my career when we lost John and Andy, you showed great leadership, and you took time with me and the other young officers that were struggling. So I can never thank you enough for that, and for what you do for the young officers today. You're a role model. I can never thank you enough for everything you have done for this department and for me personally. We need guys like you, and you're going to truly be missed. So brother, enjoy it, and thank you for the memories. Thank you.
Bobby, some would say that it wasn't my dancing abilities that won the Mirrorball Trophy, but it was your mere intimidation. Thank you and good luck.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've lived them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I've loved you more.
Hey brother, it's hard to believe it's this time so soon. I hate to see you leave, man, but we get your time and we go, the story goes on. Seems like just yesterday when we were in Vice, running the locker rooms, naked that is, of course, looking like only we could look, as the nation would say. So, those who may feel uncomfortable hearing that, probably because they've experienced it, but nevertheless, we were a good show. Kind of like Muhammad Ali said about him and smoking Joe, we were a good show. So, I'm almost speechless and brought to tears, but I do hate to see you leave, brother. I love you, and your legacy will live on forever. Shredded steel, sex appeal, that's what we always said, right? So, God bless you, and what a ride.
Hey Bobby, I don't know if I can top that shredded steel and sex appeal thing from Lane. I've seen you in the locker room too, and wow. Anyway, look man, I'm really proud of you for having such a wonderful career. I've learned a lot from you myself, as you know, and I've never met anybody that gets along with everybody like Bobby Buening does. I love you. One of the greatest compliments I've ever had is having people think we were brothers. And you know what? We are brothers. I miss you, but I'm going to continue to aggravate you because I'm not going to lose touch with you, man. We'll still do crazy stuff. You've earned a heck of a retirement. You've been a great cop and a great role model for many. There's somebody I want you to meet. You're seeing a lot more of this lady. See you, brother. Bye.